this planet, the verge of extinction, watching us vanish, the whole human race, and we're under one banner, all one machine, sporting cog on the standard, just landed, reads on the scanner, hands on my lancer, and I'm gonna want answers, briefed and equipped, now I'm sprung from the slammer.
Welcome everybody back to the Gears of War podcast, unofficially.
I just changed the name of it, like last week. I just changed it to the. I took off the unofficial part. I just called it the Gears of War podcast. Yeah.
Nice. I didn't even notice that. All right, now that we've got that out the way, I'm
right.
Killa Mike, and this is Popsicle Runner, and John is not with us today. Before we get started here today, I'd like to recognize somebody who passed away, the creator of the Konami code. He died today.
Oh, I did not know that.
Kazuhisa Yashimoto is his name. He created the Konami code, I believe, back in 1985. I could be wrong. The reason why I want to recognize that this is a video game podcast, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure everybody who's played video games at one point in their life has played a Konami game.
Yeah,
this code has been in over 100 games, or maybe 100. Yeah, I know it helped me get through like Contra.
Yeah, of course. I think that's the game it's most popular for, isn't it? Contra?
My favorite Konami game is actually the Ninja Turtles arcade game.
Oh, okay. Does Turtles have a Konami code?
I'm not sure if the NES port if the code works for the NES. I'd have to look that up.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it is sad. I know he's kind of, in a way, impacted my life as a child. I loved playing games like Castlevania, Contra for sure. Mm-hmm. And growing up, we grew up pre-Google, right? You just couldn't look these codes up. To have a code like that, it was like secret knowledge.
I'm curious how I found out even.
I used to go to the grocery store. We'd be at the grocery store. I'd look through the magazine racks or whatever, and I'd write whatever codes on my hand.
Oh, nice.
Reading the Nintendo Power, and then transfer it from my hand to an archive sheet for whatever game.
I guess we had to have gotten it from some kind of gaming magazine.
Yeah, right? And it was like the Mortal Kombat fatalities were the same.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that is definitely a pioneer in gaming.
And and we can't be sad for too long because
no, for sure
he put the code in, so he's coming back.
Well, no, I mean he ran out of lives.
Oh, okay. He already got 30 lives out of it.
Not to make fun. Let's just hope he has an easier time getting into heaven than it is actually putting in that code. All right, now I guess let's talk about something else that we think is dead.
Oh my God! What a transition, Mike. So the big question in the Gears of War, I'm gonna present it because Mike knows a little bit more just about it from forums and stuff. But one of the bigger questions is Gears of War 5 already a dead game? Apparently, a lot of people think so already.
So my indicator and what I've seen, at one point there was 500 gamers playing. All right,
on a single day.
On a single day. Now, I don't remember even Gears of War 3 reaching 500 gamers until it was maybe 4 years past.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and you could easily see how many people were playing each mode too. And I honestly think the last time I went into Gears 3, which wasn't that long ago, I forget why we did, but there was still about 400, 500 people playing campaign and stuff. Yeah. and team deathmatch, of course. Yeah.
So is it a dead game? I think the load times, especially for rank matches, would indicate that there's not a lot of people playing.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that every casual match is backfilled with bot.
Yeah, there are a lot of bot backfills, and I don't feel that it should be that, especially after I wait 2 to 3 minutes to even get into a quick play. It's an arcade match. And I don't know if that's because of my No, it's quick play. It doesn't matter what your ranking is. It just throws you in with whoever.
Yeah, exactly. Quick play just throws you in with whoever wants to play quick play. And that's another thing is when you're fortunate enough to find ranked matches,
Mm-hmm.
right? You play with the same people for like the next 4 hours.
So fingers crossed they're not all way better than you.
Exactly.
What was it you told me they did to Gears of War 4? It's because people were starting to not play this.
They shut down the Gears of War 4 servers.
For like all verses or just or for ranked?
I believe the ranked. They shut down ranked.
Jeez, I should have went and checked that out just to see it for myself. So like that's something else you got from the forums too, right? Where they were saying they shut the ranked servers down.
I haven't actually confirmed that myself, but I believe it.
Yeah, that sounds like something that, I mean, because it's easily fact checkable. Anybody right now can go to Gears of War 4 and see if it's there or not. Now, so, somebody can't just be like, "Oh my God, they took out ranked," and just like hoping people believes them. So that probably is true, or if it's not anymore, I don't know if maybe have changed it back or not, or at least was true at some point. Because I guess they're trying to get people to come play Gears 5 instead.
Exactly.
Good Lord, that is bad then.
Is it okay? My opinion, I don't think it's dead game for casual people.
Okay.
That makes sense. If you're a hardcore Gears of War fan, it's absolutely dead.
Like it's just not worth.
It's not worth. And
I gotcha.
Ranked is a great indicator for that.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I played a ranked match, just because we keep destroying on Blitz. It's just way fun just to keep doing that.
There's like so much stuff that they changed that they just didn't need to change, like the Omen, the chainsaw button, the Nasher bullets, the Nasher reload, flashbangs, right? The Nasher active reload removed.
Oh yeah, they just added too. I think last week they added that the Nasher now starts with more bullets than it used to, or something like that.
And here's something that you may not know yourself. So there's stunned health regeneration for wall bouncers. Okay. So the faster you wall bounce, the slower your health refills in a fight.
No shit.
So, and we know, I know I hate wall bouncers. Not that I'm trying to. I think it looks dumb personally, but like, you play Gears how you want to play Gears.
Right. Yeah, of course.
But let's say like I'm not part of the hardcore community. The hardcore community, they wall bounce like a motherfucker.
Right.
I could see that hurting me wanting to play competitive. Like, is Gears, like, is there even a competitive scene anymore? Like, I don't know. I know last time I seen on Twitch, they had like 100 viewers, where Fortnite still got over fucking 20,000.
Yeah, I think there is, and I think there's still competitive teams because I see it pop up on like Gears feeds every now and then. So I know they're still doing competitive with it, but I haven't watched one. I used to watch a lot of them because they were good and they were intense, but I haven't watched any for Gears 5 like at all.
Sense I'm getting from the Facebook pages and the Reddits and just the other forums I'm looking at, like they want Gears of War 5 to go away. And they want Gears of War 3 remastered.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
I think
play the hell out of Gears.
I'm so glad that this podcast isn't the Gears of War 5 podcast, because I'm going to be honest. I kind of think this is the worst Gears in the series.
Really? You think it's worse than? Really?
I think it's far worse than 4. And that's not even the multiplayer. It's because I'm saying this because of the campaign.
Oh, you think the campaign's worse? Okay. Wow. One of the other things that they're constantly doing is trying to fine-tune the Nasher. Every week there's an update on their Facebook. You see it on their Twitter or whatever, that they made these changes to the Nasher now. Now this is changed to the Nasher. They're constantly trying to fine-tune it for... I don't even know who they're fine-tuning it for. It ain't for me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Just when I start getting used to using the Nasher again, they fucking do some stupid update to it.
We should have an episode where we just complain about the things that we don't like anymore.
Right?
I do gotta say, I don't like that. You're forced the Lancer and the Nasher for your starting weapons. You can't change anymore. They implemented that sometime during Gears 4, like halfway through when it was still going. but they definitely took it out completely in 5, which is annoying, I think.
And then just putting like the retro lancer as I know they did that in 4 as a weapon that you have to go and pick up. Same with the enforcer. Why can't I have an enforcer? I think that adds diversity in the match or whatever.
Exactly. There, you know what? This is why I can see more why Gears 5 may be a dead game, because they're isolating the majority of, I guess, what you said earlier, the casual player. They're isolating us.
It's definitely for casuals.
And focusing on, 300 specific people?
I would say I would be in the middle of being a casual and being like a hardcore Gears fan, because I am a fan, but like playing ranked, if I had more enjoyable experience playing ranked, I would be playing ranked.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think what it comes down to now, the mode I like the most, just because of everything going on in Versus, is probably Escape, because it's just like little mini campaigns that the three of us can play together.
The best thing about Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
I actually really kind of like Horde this time around for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And for Mike to say that, Mike has hated Horde since like it came out in Gears 2.
Exactly.
Like he hated it. It's like, I fucking hate this grinding fucking tower defense bullshit.
I used to always tell them I get no satisfaction from killing bots. Now I go into my freaking I go into a like a blitz match and it's like all bots.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I can't escape it.
I thought there was something else that you had mentioned too that people were saying about it being why it's a dead game. I don't remember anymore though. I don't know. I wish it was a little bit more. Oh, here we go. They I also think that one of the reasons it became a dead game too quick was they didn't give us enough right from the get-go. They have the operations, which is on paper sounds awesome. Like, oh, now for these 3 months we'll release, these characters and these maps and these modes, and it'll give something people to look forward to and stuff. But I think that ended up killing it, helped kill it.
I agree. I would have been okay. I'm against like paying for content that should be in the game, but I would rather pay for the characters than for me to sit here and fucking go through that bullshit operation. I'm so happy that they've decided to give everybody an option to earn them free. That is amazing that they did that.
It should probably be from the get go. Like,
I shouldn't have to buy him I shouldn't have to buy Barrett individually.
No, or wait 3 months to get them. Like, we had 5 people we could play as on the cog and the locust. So I mean that sucked.
You're telling me you don't have their characters already rendered and ready to go? You're telling me the Coltrane, I can't be like
hopefully I say hopefully, but we'll just each operation we'll get a little bit more every time. I don't know when they're going to stop putting out new content, but we'll at least get a couple characters every operation and modes probably. Hopefully.
Another indicator that it's a dead game is that Rod Ferguson left the coalition, and we'll touch more on that on our next episode.
Oh, yeah, totally. For anyone who doesn't know, he was there from like the beginning. So he was like the last OG Gears person they still had, who I feel cared about it, and maybe up until recently. Obviously. Oh yeah, we'll like Mike said, we'll talk more about him on the next episode.
Want to just apologize if it seemed like I was bitching. I do like Gears of War a lot, so
yeah, me too. I'm trying to feel for the people, I guess, because I'm gonna be like yeah, but no, I mean, I'm still gonna keep playing it. I'm still looking forward to Gears Tactics, of course, also, and just
I'm going down with the ship, man.
Oh man. I guess that's it. I don't have anything yet. Are we good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm Killa Mike. This is Popsicle Runner. Mash that X button, everybody. Pick up your fucking teammates.